Hello everyone, thank you very much for being here to watch a new tutorial made by me. I'm Elle with Elle Furniture, and in this week's project I'm working on this pine little dresser. It's a little bit bigger than a bed night table, but it's not a real dresser. It's really quite small. So I primed it first, 2 coats of Zinsser, and the second day I'm coming with this beautiful shade of green blue. It's called Danube from Kacha. It has a very good coverage, as you can see already from the first coat. The coverage is quite good. I'm gonna end up using 2 coats. It's a chalk paint, and you have to seal it after the second coat dries, either with the top coat or with wax. It's a very good paint. As you can see, it's quite thick. I wanted to create a little bit of texture, so I used a lot of paint. So I loaded the paint on the brush quite generously, and I'm just layering now the second coat. And while the paint dries, I'm applying the decoupage paper. It's called Posh Script, and it's from Posh Chalk from Woodubend. It's a very nice neutral paper. I really thought about combining it with this green, and because I want to keep it elegant and neutral in the same time. So as you can see, I'm measuring, and then I come with this sharp knife and I cut it. It really cuts super easy, so it's important that the knife is long. This will help you, and also to be a sharp, very sharp knife. And measure again. Come with the glue. I prefer the glue to be a little bit watery, so that it will allow me more time to play with the paper. So the Mod Podge, this is Mod Podge, and the consistency is quite good. I still end up adding a little bit of water, and so I will have enough time to play with it, and it will dry I think the same way as if I keep it as is without adding water. And then I come with the paper. I still learn how to use these papers, the rice papers, because I'm not used to them. I used to work a lot with decoupage papers from fabric, and those are a little bit from fiber, and those are a little bit different. So yeah, it's a long process for me, a little bit longer, but I managed to make the surface really flat without any wrinkle and any bubble. I think it will be heavily used, so I really wanted to make it durable, so I took my time. The paper, even if it's paper, it's not fabric or anything, it's quite thick, and it has some insertions of fiber inside, and that makes them really durable and playable. I can take the paper away and put it back, and so on and so forth. I keep the surface moistured, so I add, here I added a little bit too much, but I like to have a lot of glue on top. I find it much easier to spread it, and it keeps it wet and playable, which I really need, at least until I figure out an easier way to apply this decoupage paper. But I think it's intimidating a little bit, but it's not so difficult. So okay, and coming on the margins and really removing all the bubbles and wrinkles. And also here a little bit more. And now the surface is really zero wrinkle, zero bubble, which makes me happy. I like it. I like how subtle it is and elegant. I really like this paper. And for the drawers, I decided to go with this really elegant paper. It is called Seasons Past, and it's done by Porsche, Chalk, Woodubend, and Jonathan Mark Mendez. I chose this one from his collection because, as I said, it keeps the furniture simple yet elegant. So I think it's yes. And I'm applying the same way the glue first. And then I come with the paper. I place it as I like. And then I'm coming over with the brush and with the glue. And I press firmly. The paper is strong, so it won't break. It allows me, as you can see, to come back and forth many times. And now I want to add some more interest to the piece, and I decided to go with these pigments, also from Woodubend. I chose this green and a gold, just for some margins of the drawers, you will see. And this is the infuser for them. It's very nice that I can make it as thick or as thin as I want. And this gives me, I don't know, more flexibility to use it, depends how I need for the project. So I like them, and I like the shade. It becomes a cream, it's like a pasta, and this is the consistency that I want. And with the gold the same. Mix it well. Add a little bit more. I feel like I need it a little bit more thinner, and that's it. And I'm ready to go. So the green, I'm coming on the margins of the drawer. It really, I ended up using 2 coats for a solid coverage, and I use with the small artist brush, and I spread it nicely. I pay attention, and it's really beautiful and it shines so pretty. I really like it. And with the gold, I go with on the handles. They are from metal. They are the original to the piece. I applied primer, and then over it I'm coming with the pigment, the gold pigment. I ended up using 2 coats, and also on the margin here. And then after everything dries, I'm coming with some black wax, and I create a little bit of shadows to the corners, and I also enter a little bit into the paper here and there, and I remove the excess if it's too much, and I create some shades following the design also, and accentuating or making the contrast bigger for the corners. I remove the excess. You see, I create some shadows inspired by the reality here. And every time I remove with the microfiber cloth is if anything is too much. And then I'm coming with a little bit of gilding wax. on the corners, and I also go all over the margin, and this way it looks nice, and it also hides any small imperfections that happens to be on the margin where the paint meets the paper. And it's ready, and I really like it, and I hope you like it too. If you do, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and leave a comment. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I wish you beautiful days. Bye.